Hi, in today's video we shall see the difference between savings and investment and where these two are applicable. Let's recall my last video. I said that there are four types of expenses: daily expenses, short-term lump sum expenses, long-term lump sum expenses, and unplanned expenses. I explained daily expense in detail and the strategy to use for that. In today's video, I will talk about lump sum expenses. Lump sum means any amount that is more than 3 to 4 months of your salary. You are sure that these expenses will occur in future, so you can plan for them in advance. Lump sum expenses are of two categories: short term lump sum expense and long term lump sum expense. Short term is expense that you incur in a period which is less than 3 years from now. For example, you decide to go on a family vacation. School fee nowadays is very high. Down payment for car and house. Long term lump sum expense is that you will incur after 5 years. Suppose you are 40 now. You will retire in another 20 years. You will need money after in retirement. This comes under long term lump sum expense. If your child is 10 years now, after 8 years you will need money for their higher education, and after 15 years you will need money for their wedding. Why we have separated them into two categories is because the planning strategy is different for both. For short term, you have to save. For long term, you have to invest. I will explain the difference between save and invest to you in the next slide. Savings means the money is in financial products which have low risk and the principal amount is safe. Low risk and low volatility products give low return, say 5 to 7% year on year. For example, FDs, post office, company FDs. Company FDs may give up to 8% also. Why do we need to use these financial products if they give such low return? Let us say you have to pay 10 lakh down payment for a house in 1 year time. If you place your money in a high risk financial product, in the short term your 10 lakh might become 8 lakh and you won't be able to make the down payment at the required time. Now let us go to investing. In investment, your principal might go down in the short term. These financial products have a high risk and high volatility associated to them, but they also give high return in the long term. They give about 12 to 18% annualized return. Examples are real estate, mutual funds, gold, stocks. Say now gold is 1 lakh per 10 gram. In another 15 days or 1 month, it may become 95,000 per gram. But in the long term, after 10 years, it may give you around 12% annualized return. If you have seen, I have put PPF, Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana and EPF in red. PPF gives 7.25% return. Sukanya Samriddhi now gives 8.25 and EPF also gives around 8%. Why I have marked them in red is they give interest, they give return just like an FD, around 8% or below 8%, but they have a very high lock-in period. The disadvantage is they are locked in for a long period of time, but they give only less return like an FD. If you are disciplined and stay without using that money, whatever you intend to put in the PPF or Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, it is better for you to put in a high return yielding financial product such as mutual funds. In conclusion, you have to save for short term needs and invest for long term goals. I hope you have understood the difference between savings and investment. There is still another category of expense which has to be explained, that is unplanned expenses, which I will explain in the next video. As usual, please like, share and subscribe to my video. We sell all the below financial products like mutual funds, insurance, NPS, small case company deposits and government bonds. Please visit my website www.sirifin.in.